I've got a green, a purple, a yellow, and kind of a silver kind of color. I have 3 empty bottles that are glass. Now these are what we're going to mix the inks with or in, and then I have a bottle of very cheap vodka. I do have to kind of stop right here and say, if you're under 21 in this case, you don't need to be watching this video. It's not for you. It's not intended for you. Now if you're a parent and you want to mix inks and things like this, just use some water. It will work not as well, and you won't get the longevity of just using some alcohol, but you can only, you have to work with what you got. I am filming today at the same angle that I use when I'm making a project. I'm hoping that this is going to help some of you guys to see a little bit better. And actually I need to turn the other studio lights on real quick. Now I do have a piece of shelf liner on my desk, and that's to keep the mess down. It is pretty much invaluable in this particular circumstance. We're going to take one of our bottles and just take the lid off and take the little spray thing out. And we're going to take our ink and really shake it up. This is Donna Downey, I'm sure I didn't say it right, ink. And it's called light green. I'm going to pour the alcohol in first. If you have a funnel, it would be easier. I'm not sure. You can pick up these little funnels. Oops. You can pick up these little funnels just about anywhere. I just use the cheapy ones from the Dollar Tree. It just needs to fit in the opening. Okay, now I know this is a blue bottle and it's hard to see, but I'm going to fill it with the alcohol to a little over half. Actually, I don't even need that much. Okay, it's about 1/4 of the way full. Now I'm going to take my ink, which is going to be well mixed. Sometimes inks separate even if they're new. It's just from sitting around on the shelf in a factory somewhere. I'm going to put basically 3 full droppers of ink into my bottle, plus that little bit that got in from just it being a little clogged. Okay, to rinse out and to add a little bit more liquid to my mix, I'm just going to add a little bit more of the alcohol. Don't need much. I'm going to take my funnel out and kind of click it on the sides of that bottle and clean this out real quick so I don't contaminate any other colors. Do as I say, not as I just did. You really do want some of this alcohol in the bottle before you put the ink in. But it really shouldn't matter. We'll see. Hopefully it won't matter. So we have the green, the purple, and the yellow. Hello, yellow. Now, what I'm going to do for this background, this I remind my husband I am filming. Okay, what else I'm going to do? Another thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to use this liquid acrylic, also from Daler Rodney. I'm sure one of you is going to correct me, and I hope that you do, because I know I just completely killed that name. Now this one was one that was already in my set, so it is a little clogged. Alright, I have these little splats on my page, and what I'm going to do is just smear them. I'm not sure if you guys remember these mild liner pens that I picked up in my haul, but these look like they're really pastel, folks. They're really not. They are quite vibrant, very nicely so, I want to add. Let's use some of these to create some texture in our background for this particular page. We may just end up doing a whole art journal page. We shall see. I haven't decided yet. What would art journaling be without some modeling paste? This one's from Liquid Text. I'm not 100% sure if this particular one came from Michaels or not, but I am about 50% sure that it did. So you folks at Michaels, thank you again for my sweepstakes winnings. I'm already enjoying it. I honestly just decided I was going to sit down and play, so I didn't and don't really have anything in mind for a finished art journal page, but I get to show you how to use some of the supplies. And like a lot of people in this world, I'm a very, very much a visual learner. Always have been. Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's not. I guess it's who you are and where you are. Pick up my stencil. See if I've missed a few places that I want some interest. So we're going to do this over here. But my crafty space right now is once again a hot mess. That should surprise none of you guys. You could also add color to your texture paste just by mixing in ink, or even crayon would work. I have some distress crayons I'm going to be using a little bit later. You're going to want to take that to your sink and wash it. It's really not good for those things to set up on that plastic. It's hard to get off. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. Alright, now that this is mostly dry, we're going to add some details, because the devil's always in the details. I'm actually filming this on February the 7th, 2021. Valentine's Day is a week away. So I'm hoping you're watching this video and going, what should I buy for my sweetheart? The answer is Michael's gift card. One size fits all. I guarantee she'll love it. I'm going to pull out what is I consider to be a teal, and I'm going to go around my pages and just add a little bit of a border. This doesn't have to be perfect. The more imperfect it is, the better. But if it bothers you, then you can just use a ruler to keep things straight. And then go back and clean up the edge or fill in any blank spots. I'm going to do that over here as well. This is not quite as dry as I would like. Okay, our first background is basically complete, and if you want to add some more little details, you certainly can do that. These pens do not write well over anything wet, so you may want to just wait until everything's dry if you decide to try that particular paint or not. But of course, you know, the other alternative is to use something like a Sharpie marker or a Bic pen or something of that nature. Once it's mostly dry, then you can absolutely go around the edges and do fun stuff. I'm going to do the top and the bottom just like that. This is going to really frame up anything else I want to do. Okay, friends, here is one final look at the journal's 2 pages. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share my videos on your social media. Also, check out makewithmichaels.com and see what they've got. This isn't sponsored, but this video really is a way of once again expressing my gratitude for winning their sweepstakes. I hope everyone is doing well. Stay happy, be a blessing. Remember, always be kind to one another. Life's too short not to be. I'll see you all soon. Bye.